there just to rock my show. Hi, my name is Benny, aka Sellz, and I'm here to speak my ink. Alright, this one right here is my Jesus tribal. At the time I wanted a tribal so bad, so I went to the tattoo parlor and I went through a book of tribals and I came across this one. I never seen Jesus as a tribal, so I ended up getting this one tattooed on me. As you can see, they kind of scarred me a little bit, that's why it's raised. But this one right here gets a lot of compliments. This one right here is a mother holding up the baby boy, with basically means like my mama's boy. You know, I'm under my mom's wing. You know, me and my mom are really close, so I wanted a tattoo just basically for her. And that's how this one came out right here. This one I love to death too. Then as we go down, had to have my nickname, you know. They call me Sex, but it's not S-E-X, it's S-E-C-S. It's the abbreviation for seconds. It has to do with this whole thing with time and everything, and that's why I ended up getting the clock up here. The clock right now has like a couple of cracks in it and everything. It shows that I've been through a lot, you know. I have my little war stories and everything, you know. But the time on the clock is 1:10. You know, it represents my birthday. My birthday is January 10th. I thought it would be a little creative to add that in there, you know. Then down here, I have my mother's name. I had to add that on there. She wanted me for a long time. When are you going to get my name tattooed on you? So I ended up getting that one. This one right here is my koi fish. I got this one because it's basically supposed to mean to overcome obstacles. The koi fish is the only fish that can swim up a waterfall, so I thought that was pretty cool. And they say that the koi fish is supposed to evolve into a dragon. So I'm probably gonna end up getting a dragon tattooed on me later on. This is the top part. Then they ended up getting the rocks with the waterfall over here also. You know, they had to throw in those little Japanese flowers in there. This one ain't done. We're still working on this one. Should be done one more session. Take up the rest of the sleeve here. And then I have this one right over here. Everybody gets Japanese symbols, you know. I was one of them. But I wanted something different, so I was like, might as well get something in Arabic. And what it basically says is, it says smart devil if you read it from back to front, you know, Arabic. But what it's supposed to mean is rebellious. It's actually, the meaning behind it is rebellious. This one right here, I've gotten stopped for this one about 40 or 50 times. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, this one right here, I kind of got creative. If I wanted something that nobody else had. Now, everybody and their mother has stuff like this. I think that's it for this arm. Oh wait, I have one back here. Right here, I have this is the Japanese symbol for dishonor. This one I got a long time ago. That one a lot, I forget that it's even there. That one right there, I ended up getting it because I was young and I wanted something and I didn't know what I wanted, so I just picked anything out the book. And there's a little story behind that because it was actually supposed to be dangerous, and dangerous and dishonor were actually like right above each other, and the meaning was in the middle. So when I told the guy, he actually put it on me and he was like, oh, that yeah, I want you to check out the tattoo before, you know, I fill it in. So I look in the mirror and I'm like, hey, yeah, it came out hot. What is it? He goes, yo, that's your dangerous right there. You got the dangerous. And I'm like, nah, that's not dangerous. We look at it and comes to find out it was dishonor. I mean, he gave me the tattoo for free after that, so I kept it. But I'm just happy it wasn't flower or something like that. You know, and that would have been a good story to tell people. This one right here is my praying hands. You know, that's a typical Spanish person tattoo. I don't know. I wanted this one because I thought it would fill up this spot really nice. I'm probably going to add more to it later on. I wanted to add the gates of heaven in the background over here. And I got this one because I had this one over here. And this one was actually my first tattoo. And when I had gotten it, you know, I wanted anything. We were drunk And I was getting ready to move back from Cleveland, Ohio. It was the night before. My brother does tattoos. He was like, alright, before you leave, I'm going to give you a tattoo. So I ended up getting this one right here. He did this and the Capricorn symbol right over here. Everybody always asks me, what is that, a 76? And I'm like, yeah, I love basketball. But yeah, it's the Capricorn symbol, you know. They say it's good luck to keep your sign on you. So I'm like, might as well get it tattooed on me. And I ended up adding this to it over here. I don't know what it is, but I know if you look at it upside down, kind of looks like a dog. But yeah, I added this to the sides, and I added the praying hands because I thought it was too plain when I ended up getting it. This arm is still a work in progress. Over here, I have the crying Cupid. This was something I wanted for so long. The crying Cupid is basically from a poem. The poem, like, at the time I was going through a lot, and when I read the poem meant a lot to me. It was basically what the crying Cupid is everybody knows what the Cupid is. The Cupid is made to make people fall in love. But at the same time, people don't know that Cupid cannot leave the form of a baby. Like, he stays in that body for his time being. So I wanted to get it because the crying Cupid means he makes people fall in love, but at the same time he can't fall in love himself because he has the body of a baby. People don't know that. This one right here is actually a cover-up. This is my gangster tattoo right here. Underneath here, I had a little letter B that I did by hand. I did it with a needle thread and Indian ink. I wanted a tattoo real bad, and I was still too young to get one. So I saw something online on how to do it by hand. So I got the needle, wrapped the thread around it, got to the tip, dipped it in the Indian ink, and kept the poking till it was underneath there. And then I ended up, I was on the train one day, and I'm holding onto the bar, and some guy comes up to me and he's like, hey, you've been locked up, and he had the same exact letter B on himself. So the next day I went and got this to cover it up. This was a piece of a big picture, and it was a part of a small flag. So I asked him if he could put a little star in the middle. Yeah, there it went. So right here was my cover up. Then I have these, and I have links. I guess I'll start off with this one because I got this one first. Eileen, this is the mother of my child. Everybody's like, how are you gonna get your girlfriend's name on you? Sorry. This one right here, I love her to death, you know. Me and her, we've been together 8 years. I mean, we go through our shit, but, you know, we have our history. You know, when we first got together, we were young, and this was a good present to give her. I got it for her for, I think it was Mother's Day. Don't quote me on that. Hope she doesn't see this. This one right here, this one was for my son. I got this one done a week after he was born. You know, I'm a proud dad. I love my son to death. Like, he's my little best friend now. You know, I don't even hang out with friends anymore. You know, I'm always there for him. So, got little Benny, you know, he's the second one. It's my little twin. And I wanted to put his birth date on there, but I didn't want to put the whole date of birth or DOB or something. So I ended up putting established and got his birthday on there. Yeah, this one right here. This one went by 1, 2, 3. I think this one was my quickest tattoo. I got this one done in probably about 15 minutes. But yeah, I love this one. And it looks good with the wife beater, you know. What I like about my 2 chest tattoos is if I'm ever in the beach or something, girlfriend's name don't show. Son's name does.